Alright, so we've got a pretty basic video here. As the title says, I'm going to be explaining how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to be an all-star starter. Or like Charles Barkley says, Shai Alexander Gilchrist. But now on a serious note, I feel like this is a consensus and he has to be a starter. But for those of you who still have doubts, I'm going to lay out the facts and Shai's production this season, which undoubtedly shows he has to be an all-star starter. Now, so far this season, Shai's been absolutely brilliant. He's elevated his scoring to 31 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 5.8 assists, 1.7 steals and 1.1 blocks. He's a guard, by the way, on impressive shooting splits of 50% from the field and 35% from three. Now, what's so impressive about Shai is that he's dropping 30, 40, nearly 50 points on barely any 3-point attempts. That's because he's so methodical at the way he gets to the rim. He's a very good shooter from the mid-range area and overall is such a nice crafty scorer. So far this season he's had career highs in almost every single category. In points per game he's 4th in the entire NBA at 31.4. In blocks per game he ranks 1st amongst all guards. He might be 6'6", but for a guard to average 1.1 blocks is absolutely unheard of. In steals per game he ranks joint 4th with like DeJounte Murray and I forgot who else at 1.7 steals. On the defensive end of the floor, this guy is also a potential all defensive type defender whilst also being a bucket on the offensive end. Like, he's just ridiculous and I feel like his level of play has no glaring weaknesses to it. He can score, he can defend, he can facilitate. I don't really see why Shai should not be an all-star starter. And as it says at the bottom, all these stats are correct as of December 30th. But undoubtedly I feel like Shai deserves this based on his play. And as I forgot to add here, he's also like top 6 in free throws per game because Shai knows how to get to the rim, absorb contact, and them years with CP3 a couple years back definitely helped this guy foul bait a little bit, which I know guys don't hate, but it's very crafty to maybe initiate contact or hook a defender. People don't like it, but at the same time it is still skill. Now, next of all, we've got his shot chart. So just in case you guys don't particularly know how Shai gets his buckets, he's not gonna shoot that many threes per game. He likes to get inside, as it shows here, and shoot close-ish mid-range shots. I've seen him 100 times this year take a pullback jumper from here where he gets the defender off balance. I believe he even had one last night and he just knocks it down. But from less than 8 feet, SGA is shooting 58.2%. In the restricted area he's shooting 64.6%. in the paint non-restricted area he's shooting 47%. From mid-range he's shooting 43.4%, and on pull-up jumpers she's shooting 44.6%. I don't think you realize how impressive it is for someone to be so efficient from every level of the floor. Now, to put it into perspective, fellow guards like Russell Westbrook, James Harden, who in the past have averaged nearly 30 points, were shooting around 44-43% from the field. Shai is shooting 50.5% from the field. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how he's so able to just find his spots with ease, and I feel like he's such an intelligent player to the point where you can't really run him off the 3-point line because he's going to get inside. You can't also give him the 3 because Shai is still a very capable 3-point shooter, and he has great length for the 1 or 2 guard position because he plays a mixture of both. Technically Giddey's the one, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I just genuinely don't know how you can deny this guy of an all-star spot because he's genuinely unguardable and he's proven to be so this season. Now, if you're still somehow wondering why SGA should be an all-star starter, I'm going to quickly demolish all of your potential concerns. Oh my god, what about Steph Curry? Well, the way it looks is that Steph Curry will likely miss the all-star game because of his shoulder injury, and that's the only player who will keep him out. Because I know the all-star voting is weird, so I think Luka sometimes classified as a forward or guard. I feel like this year is a guard. So the only 2 guards that could get in his way are Curry if he's back, which I don't think he will be, and Luka Doncic. So let's eliminate Curry. Other than Luka, there's not one single guard in that Western Conference who deserves to start. He deserves a start above Dame. He deserves a start above, oh my gosh, my mind is going so blank. Any guard in that Western Conference, Ja Morant, I don't care. I genuinely don't. Now, Ja will probably start because he's the more bigger name, but I feel like this season, even though the Thunder haven't been great and that could be his only kind of downfall to potentially being a starter, production wise he deserves it completely. And I feel like SGA has been an absolute beast, and only God knows how good he can be next season. But that's all I really got for this video here. I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Like, I'm trying to improve with this type of content, so I hope I broke everything down in detail and I explained to you properly with stats and my personal opinion as to why SGA should be an all-star starter. Let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. If you disagree, agree, keep it respectful. That's what we do around here. But thank you guys for your support, and I'm out. Peace.